Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today is July 2nd. It's currently 6 p.m., so pretty late on recording, but I will be showing y'all my trade for today. I did just upload yesterday's recap. I apologize for the hecticness of it. It's pretty scattered. All around, pretty messy, low energy. But we are back today. I don't know if I want to start with the recap or quickly talk about. We'll start with June actually. So let me show y'all my June stats, because I was talking about it a little bit yesterday, but I didn't really go too in depth. Okay. So as y'all can see here, we went. Okay, this was yesterday, but we took 22 trades in the month of June. We had 10 wins and 5 losses. So we had a 66% win rate. We had 7 break evens. Some of these break evens are probably on the same day that I took a win or a loss, which is why it's such a high amount. But I'm not gonna lie, I'd give June a solid A+ as a month. PA was great. Movement, order flow was great. Got our first payout of the year, and surprise, surprise, we are actually eligible to take another payout today, which I will not be taking, unfortunately, just because I'm really just chilling. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm not. Once again, I'm not too pressed for the payout, which seems like a conundrum because I've only had one payout this year. But I believe in myself. I believe in my ability to take good trades, and if I do take good trades, then I should be able to take the max payout. But let's get into today's recap. So we're gonna be starting from the 4-hour. We're gonna be starting from the daily, actually. We're gonna be starting from the daily. Remove, and we are gonna cut. What's today? What, Thursday? This was Wednesday, right? So starting from the daily chart, we have this daily bullish fair value gap right here, right? We go down to this candle. This candle is gonna eventually tag this daily bullish fair value gap, right? Okay, I'm not good with the replay bar. Anyways, we tag this daily bullish fair value gap, right? And this is just showing me that I want to be bullish tonight. As we can see, Thursday today at 5 in the morning, we tagged into the daily bullish gap, and we are starting to displace out of it, right? So seeing that before market open, I'm bullish. I need to see some type of entry that can allow me to align with my bias. We mark out our highs, our lows, and I think we can just honestly skip to 9 a.m. Once again, I'm bullish, potentially looking for a pullback and to retrace higher, right? We have this 15-minute bullish gap right here. I probably want to see this 15-minute bullish gap hold. We have another 15-minute bullish gap right here. So if that first one doesn't hold, we're looking at the second one to potentially hold, and we're looking for higher, right? And I'm kind of already spoiling it, but that's my conditions. We have a 4-hour bullish gap demarcated by this line. London high we took out off this expansion candle. We also had a red folder news, so there was a data high in here. We're going to talk about that. We have draws above us, we have draws below us, but we are overall bullish, right? So coming into the open, before the open, we tagged into the 15-minute bullish gap, right? So there's no longer a possibility for a Judas-esque play to form, and we see that okay, this is fast. We manipulated into this did we? Yeah, we manipulated into this lower time frame, or not lower, but this 15-minute, the breakaway gap, 15 I should say, right? Let me come here and let me just turn this on for the whole, so I can really see this. Okay, yeah. So we manipulated down into this first 15-minute bullish gap, and we see this nice strong displacement or rejection out of it, right? And then we start manipulating higher. And so off rip, I see this and I want longs, right? We're coming out of a 15. We just respected this 15, kind of created a rejection block that if we potentially tag into, we could probably reject or go back up off of. But tagging to a 15-minute bullish gap, nice rejection out of it. Nice bullish order flow. I just need to find my entry right now, right? And right here, we had this 1 minute bullish. We had this 1 minute bearish fair value gap. And I also believe there was a 5 minute at the time. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. I think there was it's the second play. But so as we can see right here, we do have a 5 minute bearish gap. But right now we need to look at our draws, where price is most likely going to reach to, and our objective, right? And what could potentially stop us from reaching that objective. So let's start from the top. Once again, we're coming out of a daily bullish for value gap. We just tagged, we have a breakaway 15 right here. We are trading within a 15 already at the open. We come back, tag the first breakaway 15-minute bullish gap. We fail to inverse this 15, the original 15 that we were in at the open, and we get a 1 minute inverse. I'm all over this for longs, right? The only thing that is stopping us right now is this 5 minute bearish gap that we have. But what is this 5 minute bearish gap protecting? It's protecting low resting liquidity, right? We have different liquidity pools and liquidity points that we can mark out and that we can see on the chart, obviously, right? So even though we haven't inversed this 5 minute gap, as we can see, it's 8:35. So we will need to wait till 8:40 for this 5 minute to get inversed. I'm confident on the fact that everything has been showing me bullish momentum. I've seen what would allow me to take my bullish entry, right? And so I entered the trade. I enter right here. And we chop around a little bit, we chop around a little bit, we chop around a little bit. And we just end up running. We just end up running, right? It can look a little scary right here where we start to reject at the 5. It might look like the 5 is holding, but there is nothing to be worried about for me. Okay, actually this is super important. Wow. Okay, so we could see right here, we have this 1 minute bearish gap, right? And I also believe that's a 30-second. It's a 30-second and a 1 minute. If you front run this 30-second 1 minute gap right here, you are in trouble, because even though I just mentioned all of this and the fact that I think that we are going to be bullish, you still want to be sure. And I don't know how to explain it, but I've said this in a lot of my videos: discretion, and experience. I didn't front run this gap right here. I couldn't tell you why, because I usually front run a lot of my gaps if you watch my videos, but I did not front run this gap. It's a 30-second and a 1 minute, and I was really waiting for confirmation that we would have flipped right here, right? Because if I front ran, I'm taking my entry right here, and it's the same targets, right? But as you can see, I didn't front run it, and we failed to inverse the first one. We peeked into the 5 minute. The 5 minute holds the first time, and we get another tag back. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Wow. So because we just got a tag into our rejection block, right? As you can see, this is our rejection block. Let me go down to the 5. you see we create this nice rejection block coming out of this breakaway 15, and then we tag back into the rejection block, and you low-key could have taken entry off the 50% consequent encroachment of that rejection block. But I don't usually trade rejection blocks, but it's something I use as a confluence, right? We get a tag of this bullish rejection block. We come back to the 1, and we see, look at that, we held it perfectly. The chart looks a little messy. So we hold the rejection block perfectly, right? And then from there, we are now looking to take our entry. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. I'll just delete it, right? So rejection block entry. So you really could have gotten in down here. And we finally get the inverse. You see, we get the inverse. I get in off the candle that takes us out of this 1 minute bearish gap. And once again, this is 843. So I'm not waiting for that 845 flip, right? Because I trust what I've seen now. And we just run. We ended up running. We took out first buy side, second buy side. We failed to take out these pre-market highs, but that was enough of the pie for me. And right here, we put in a bearish SMT with ES. And this is my second play of the day, where we put in a bearish SMT. And you can just tell, like, one off this pullback, a 160 point pullback into a unsponsored part of the chart, right? There's no high time frame PDRA. There's nothing that would cause this bullish momentum back to the upside, but we've already swept out liquidity that can show us signs for a reversal. So once again, no high time frame PDRA to justify this pop back up, and we ended up putting in a bearish SMT right here with ES, and I was all over this, right? And we get this 1 minute inverse, and I got in the trade once again, and I'm taking full delivery at these lows right here. We ended up running all day, so another day I missed like free cheese, but just a nice, beautiful day to end the week. Tomorrow is July 4th weekend, I should say. But yeah, that's my trade for today. Let me show y'all boys P&L. No wrap cap. Today we go 6.3. Yesterday we did lose the 3.9, which I will see in the recap because it is uploaded right now. But that is it for today. I hope y'all boys caught a dub. If not, keep grinding, keep staying motivated, keep staying disciplined. Discipline is better than motivation. Once again, all glory to God, and yeah, let's get rich. Why not us?